send it back to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the people that we call brother and sister, king and queen.
So where you at is where it's at?
I'm 45 years old.
I'm just saying, so where you at is where it's at? Can't get better?
How much change are you going to get? Hey, everybody out there, man, in podcast vision, podcast world, and podcast reality.
Man.
All right, you know what I mean?
Hey, y'all.
It's your boy J Bird, man. I'm back. We have All Facts, episode 41.
Woo!
All right, episode 41, man. We almost is getting, you know, as old as some of us sitting at the table. You know what I mean? No name.
They here.
You know what I mean? But we getting up there. All right, hey, and y'all already know, man, I got Abe to the left of me.
Hey, B.
All right, I got JMac to the right of
What's
me.
happening there?
And I got my tremendous guest that all the ladies seem to love. You know what I mean? Miss Jen, you know what I mean? She is back in the
time,
building.
bro.
All right.
Jen, you be kicking that talk.
Yeah, man, she
be
most
talking that
definitely
talk.
got that certified woman wisdom.
Yeah, she
Because,
do.
you know, if y'all notice, there's 3 bulls up here.
Right.
So, you know, we had to go ahead and get somebody that gave us some common sense.
Man, listen.
All right, you know what I mean?
And that she do.
Right, gave
that
us
she
some
do.
common. Because, you know, you got a comedian, and then I ask a fool,
Period.
and then you got humble.
And who's so humble.
Right?
You know what I'm
Now
saying?
we got to make sense with it.
Makes
All right,
sense.
and it's gonna make sense. All right.
That's what's up, man.
So what's going on out there in the world, man? How everybody doing?
Man, like I said, man, this Wednesday, my homeboy funeral, I do want to start off again. I didn't get a chance to say it last week, but rest in peace to my homeboy Keith Tucker, man, KT.
Rest
Rest in peace, bro, from Adobe Mountain to the DDD, you know what I'm saying? He out of Dallas, Texas area.
Okay.
A city called Fairfield, Texas, man. Came out here to AZ, made AZ his home.
Yeah.
And represented, man. Took the city in, city loved him, you know what I mean? He a West Side guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Out there in Glendale area.
Right.
But great dude, man.
So
great
is that
spirit,
the
bro.
comedian guy?
Nah.
Okay.
He's 6'2", you know what I'm saying? Solid, play football in North Texas. Like,
Oh, wow.
yeah, man. He got some young kids, got some older kids, and beautiful family, bro. Passed away some health complications. Men, we said this last week. Go get checked, bro.
Take care of yourself.
Go get checked, man. Check your heart. Like
Yeah.
it ain't, you know. I know cancer is like the one everybody think you always want to get checked on,
Yeah.
but sometimes you need regular physical, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Make sure your blood flowing right. You know what I mean?
Y'all not invincible, man.
That's
You
right.
know.
Nobody
Get the full
invincible. Ain't
panel.
just about the men.
Just full panel.
true.
Everybody needs to go get
100%. I did a full panel, man, last week. You know what I mean? High cholesterol, still eating Southern fried. Not gonna stop, but I know I'm gonna have to get up and move a little more. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to just move my body.
and me
You feel me?
both.
Hey, look,
Straight up.
I hope he stopped, man. We don't need to be talking about you up here.
No, real talk.
You know,
Real
he,
talk.
oh man, he was over there sucking on the bone. You know what I mean? Now Jay
Yeah.
that gone.
Man, you got to be careful, man. But
Yeah.
check y'all, man. Hey, for real, y'all. Stay on top of y'all health, man. This shit is a real deal. You know what I mean? But other than that, baby, we here. It's lovely. You feel me?
Good to be back.
Jen, how you been? What's going on?
I'm listening to him say we need to get on our health because I sit a lot. I do.
Yeah.
I sit too much.
Do you?
Because I mean, I walk, but not as much as I could.
Right.
And you're right. Like, it's not just dudes. Like, men, because usually men are like, we're good. I don't need to go to the hospital.
Right.
I don't need to go to the doctor. But women are doing it too. And they're dying, you know? Heart attacks and stuff like that.
That's right.
So,
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Ain't that's like a thing now? You know, people in their 40s. That was unheard of.
Have a
It's
heart
like
attack,
just like
huh?
the common
Heart
thing.
attacks,
40s,
bro.
50s,
Strokes.
dropping like
Yeah,
flies.
strokes, the whole nine.
Back to back to back.
Yeah.
That's just food we eat,
Another
man.
aspect to that, hold on, man. Sorry. I'm gonna be off camera on this
Yeah.
one. But another aspect to it is people, we feel fine, we may feel fine, right? But the same issues that could, at the end,
Yep.
hurt you, in the meantime, cognitively, it throws us off. Like, we're not thinking as quick, as fast as we can.
Absolutely.
You know, so you might physically feel fine, but you might be forgetting things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might be not quick with it like you used to be. You don't understand why.
Right.
But it's because of those same physical things that.
Hell, I thought that was from low testosterone.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thought y'all too.
Yeah, low T.
That's
Yeah,
low
I'm
T,
pretty,
bro.
I'm pretty sure low anything is gonna.
Nah. for
Know
sure.
anything, and then the brain that they talk about when we eating the bad stuff, the bad food and stuff, and you can't think straight because your diet is off. It really is, you know.
Yeah.
Well, look, I'm gonna say this, man. You know, I'm a little seasoned. I ain't all the way. I'm not all the way seasoned, but I've definitely got some kind of Lowry's or something on me. You know what I mean? I definitely got some seasoning.
No, you got
Right?
some seasoning.
So look, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna tell you, everybody else, I know something. We getting older, man, and
No doubt.
black people, we don't like going to go get checked up.
At all.
I got one parent, man. You know, he don't like the doctor. You know what I mean? You know, but you know, we in a different time, and you know, now that we have these things, you should go get checked up. Because I just did prostate, man.
Oh, you did it? You got the finger in the booty?
No.
I mean, no, you should.
Good job.
Because we talking about, you should get it. I'm just asking you.
Yeah,
So you did that?
Yeah, well, I didn't get that one.
Okay.
Because they got now, they just
Check
give
your
you-
blood.
Yeah, they got the blood in the urinal. They,
PSA.
Oh, so you don't got to do that, the thing?
Nah, man, you know,
It's the PSA level.
The doctor,
Oh, okay.
so the doctor said
That's good to know.
they both.
I didn't even know. I know.
So the doctor said they both work, but they give people choices because you know you got some.
Everybody don't want to go.
Everybody don't want to do that.
Right.
Right.
So they give you two. They gave me two choices.
I'm glad they give it
Right.
choices.
You know what I mean? Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But they say the other way is better.
Some people like that little finger.
They said the other.
Check it out.
Sure, that's the original.
Check it out.
So the other, but the
I
other
don't
way,
want the original.
the other way is better though.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
I don't want to say it like you know it's nasty, man. Hey.
No doubt.
If that's what they got to do to
I'd
make
be
sure.
nasty.
If that's what they got to do to give you at least 20 more years,
Right.
don't let them do it, man.
Let them do it and get it out the
Don't let
way.
them do it. Get out the way, man. Because right now, man, you know, he just said he had a guy pass away.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a barbershop full of a wall over there full of people that
That's
just
right.
didn't want to go to the doctor, man. Didn't want to go, you know, get. But then when they did go, it was too late.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All kind of stuff, man. And there's nothing like knowing that you could have at least prevented some of this.
Yeah.
Right? Some things happen, but there's some things you can't prevent.
Hey man, speaking of prevention, that's one of the P's.
One of the P's.
We talking about,
You talking about P?
Yeah, Jay, what you talking about, P? We was talking about, I think, you know, last week we started getting on like relationships and having friends, like
Right.
having friends that your significant other may not know, and having conversations
Oh,
with those
yeah,
people
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Right.
But I went home and I thought about it. I'm like, damn, if the roles was reversed, I might be a little hot.
It
You know
would-
what I'm saying?
you
If she
would
was,
like it,
if
right.
she was
That's
talking
what-
to
it
her
would be
homeboy from
okay.
high school that I didn't know. I mean, I couldn't know him, right? Like, you know, she went to high school in another state. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
I do got a jealous spirit a little bit in relationships, but I'm not a jealous dude though, if that makes sense.
No, they don't.
So what I mean by
I understand what
you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna break it down. So what I mean by I got a jealous spirit means I want to be jealous. So I could do all those things that jealous people do, but I just don't. Like I'm not a jealous guy.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
No.
On me, bro. I'm not.
No.
To me, but is
My
it
girl
really
my girl got what they call a long leash, and I don't mean that disrespectful. I'm saying she got like I don't trip on much. You
Okay.
get what I'm saying? Like I'm really I feel like a
So
cool
can I-
dude to be
so
with.
can I ask
know
you a
what I mean? Yeah.
Now, you know, did you use the word jealous?
No.
You didn't?
No. Oh, like right now? With
Yeah.
this- yeah. Oh yeah. The
So
spirit
you-
of it.
Right.
Uh-huh.
The spirit.
Yeah. That's just for people to understand. Like yeah.
Only
You
the
know,
spirit
I'm
of
human
it.
too.
Only the spirit, huh?
I'm human too.
So
you know what I mean?
you- so
The
you-
flesh is weak.
So what
you know
I'm
what I mean?
saying is,
Sometimes.
you jealous.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
Yeah, you jealous.
Dude, I just got a jealous spirit,
Well,
but I ain't jealous.
I don't understand that.
It's like a man not letting a woman see
Y'all
you
got
sweat. You ever broke up with a woman and you don't want her to see you going through the stressful times? Crying at night.
Why not?
Like,
They do it anyway.
No, I'm gonna do it anyway.
You can't hide it. Nigga, if
I'm
you
hiding
was in a
that part.
relationship, you gonna feel it. They don't care if they
You
know
don't
or
feel
not.
it. No doubt.
They know you feeling it.
Right.
Why don't men, speaking of that, I always wonder, like, why don't men express their emotions? I don't understand that. Like, I made a post about, it seemed like dudes don't want to say, you know, like on soap operas, where you see the men really, like, it's dramatic, but
Absolutely.
they're looking at her eyes and they're expressing how they feel and stuff.
That's 'cause these women
why,
don't call
why
you
is it? 'Cause
zesty these
women,
days.
women need that.
It's because he don't trust you. That's why.
What?
Yeah, trust with a man. Like a lot of times we've gone through situations where we open up and that same information is used against us. It only takes that to happen to you one time.
Like in what way? I've
Damn,
heard that
Steve,
before.
did
Like,
that touch a button?
They touch a button, yeah.
Yeah, take it out there.
give me an example. Like, tell me,
me
like,
in.
I got this one.
because I'm always like trying to understand that.
So man open up and be like, you know, I really, I'm not, say he opened up an emotion, let's say a weakness, because it's not just about I feel happy, I feel sad, this and that, but like, you know, honestly, I've never been really good with money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a but men don't want to project that. That's
No
something
doubt.
that you would hide from somebody.
Okay.
But he opens up to you. You know what I mean? It's like I've never been really good with money, something I struggle with. You know, and she, okay, I hear you. And the next time you mess up, see,
She gonna
right
throw it
in the
back in your
room.
face.
Wow,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
okay.
I knew it.
That's a
Yeah,
good way
next
to
time
put
I'm
that.
handling it. 'Cause you ain't you know what I mean? Yeah. I
So
got
what?
Yeah.
So is it best for? That's a perfect example. Thank you for
I
saying
thought
that.
that
Is
just
it
what
best
they do.
for? Well, should it, at that
But it
point, do
is.
you just shut down?
But it is.
Or do you trust that it's okay? Shouldn't you work on the trust at that
You
point
have
so
to
you can?
create a safe space. So
Who does? Like
the
the.
woman. If the
Both
woman-
both people have to
people
create a
have to
safe
do it.
place.
That's right.
But I've discovered that women, they're a little more courageous. The space don't have to be too safe for them to throw their emotions out there. You know what I mean? They're a little more courageous in that field. But with a man,
Kinda, yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I've been poured on and I didn't even, you know what I mean? I didn't even create space at all, you know? But with a man, you know what I'm saying? You have to create a safe space. You have to allow him to open up and just hear and not say anything.
Yeah.
Not
And just
judge.
listen
But you
to
can't throw it back in his face.
Yeah, that's number one.
I agree.
Like you
I
can't
agree.
bring it back up. You can't bring it back up. You gotta let him vent.
Even if it's valid, if you want to create a safe space, this is the self-control. Even if it's a moment where it's like, damn, this is exactly a situation where I might even be validated in doing it, but don't do it.
Well, if you don't know how to relay it right, some people know how to relay the
We're talking
message
about-
correctly, and it's
Right.
okay.
Go
Yeah,
on-
yeah.
Some people just don't know how to say it.
Go
Right.
on, go on and tell your woman that, folks, so she can beat you up.
What you mean? Like I said about her, I've had a relationship. My relationship right now is beautiful.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Okay.
But it's not even your marriage right now is
Oh, yeah, yeah,
beautiful.
my marriage.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Your
It's a
marriage
difference.
right now is beautiful.
Ain't that beautiful?
Well, hey,
so,
you said
so
something-
basically, everybody agrees that like feeling safe is for the man and the woman. It's not just about because a lot of women are like, when I feel safe, she should feel safe. That so the men, you all are saying that a man needs to feel safe in a relationship too.
Yeah, because when a woman,
For sure.
They're not agreeing. He just looking. So I don't
Yeah.
know. What does that mean for a man to feel
I was
safe?
gonna let everybody else talk first.
you know what I'm saying? For a man to feel safe, it's like, don't twist my words. Don't use what I tell you against me in an argument. That's one of the.
It's a lot of different.
I think
layers
women
to
do
it.
that a lot too.
Yeah, yeah. And for
I used to do that.
Women react differently to safe space. Like I said, they could be in a maybe not so safe space and still emotionally open up, but they're gonna close down in other arenas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they might close down in the affection. You know, they might close
Absolutely.
down in the caring department.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So a safe space for a man and a woman looks different for a man and a woman.
That's right.
Right.
I agree.
I like how you put that. I agree. And you know what? And I so fun. It's like y'all just be reading.
Agree.
I don't know what's been happening with these podcasts, but y'all we're just like reading minds, and we're not even discussing. Like
Yeah.
I come in and y'all are already talking about what I was thinking about, but I never even said it.
That's
Like
right.
for example, I didn't tell you. You asked me what I wanted to talk about. The safe thing. When a woman, when she feels like she's heard, when the man is not like physically abusive or mentally abusive or emotionally abusive, when she feels safe from head to toe, that's where you want it. That's the sweet spot. You want your woman to be like, when she's real comfortable, like everybody's complaining about the loudmouth black woman or the woman.
Right.
When she feels comfortable and safe with you, you ain't even seen nothing yet. When she's mind, body, soul, spirit with you.
That's right. I agree.
Especially in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? I think somebody said, well, you could be connected and have, mind-blowing sex and stuff with somebody that you're not with, but that is just you just have what am I trying to say? Like you're not in a relationship, but you have a connection with. True, but imagine all of that with the person that you're in the relationship with too. When she feels safe, to me that means you make her feel safe financially. I'm not saying you're taking care of all the bills, but if she knows that she can rely on you financially, you can make sound financial decisions.
Yep.
That's feeling safe. When she knows that you got her physically, whether it's like you protect her with a gun or you can fight and that stuff.
Right.
But if you like don't go off on her, you let her talk, y'all discuss things and stuff, you gonna have the full woman. And I think a lot of men are like, I'm not gonna ever tell my feelings. I'm not gonna. Yeah, but you gotta at some point, like you just gotta let go of the guard, drop the guard. I know women may have made you feel like I'm never going to tell my feelings anymore because, like he said, she used them against me and stuff. At some point, you got to just trust because the right woman, you can start over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No doubt.
like I believe.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? You just
Yeah,
got to at some point
I
say, I'm
get
going to
it.
take a stab at it.
I get exactly what you're
you
saying.
gotta put in your head that every woman is not gonna do you like
Right.
that last one.
That
or
last
whatever, they all ain't gonna do you like that.
Can we go
We just
back-
scorn.
Can we go
I
back to
understand. Y'all
Yeah.
have feelings too.
Can
you
we
know?
can we go back to last week real quick?
Yeah.
If I could have swore we had a whole session of you know what I mean, you cannot change the person you met.
But that's not what I didn't get that.
I did.
I didn't get that.
You know why?
I didn't get that.
This, they tell you in the door, man, if they gonna police you.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
That's
so,
right.
So you mad now? Here we go again. So you mad now that she's interrogating you? Well, I mean, they're interrogators. That's just what they do.
I don't think you should be mad at that, though.
I think you shouldn't.
I think that's bad. I think you're gonna have disagreements in a relationship.
I think if you knew how to channel the interrogation,
right,
they ain't got no choice but to trust you.
Expand on that, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so
And that word is a
watch
trigger
this.
word.
Interrogation.
Interrogation.
That's
A lot of men use that.
That's
The ones
right.
that be having a lot of
I'm not
Why you
gonna lie.
interrogating me? Because there's
Right.
stuff you got to hide.
But that's just it though. It don't always be interrogating because he hiding something. I'm just talking about just in general conversation.
Right.
Your woman is gonna give you the real, fellas. I'm sorry, she's gonna give you the real. You wanna know why she's gonna give you the real? Because she's your woman.
Right.
If she gave you the fake, would you really love her like you thought you did? No. You wouldn't really love her because you know she fake. So your woman is always gonna give you the real. When you get the real though, man, be a real man and don't handle it like, you know, beat her up or because you mad because she got you.
Right.
That's all it be.
Right.
You just be mad because they outsmarted us a little bit. That's when you gotta go. It's a thing called the bathroom, fam.
Take it.
Just go to the bathroom. You ain't gotta act like you could go.
You know what I mean?
You don't really have to. You know what I mean? Just sit on the toilet, man.
Go think
and then
about
you
it.
gotta think about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because she gave you the real, right? Now when you come back, all right, you got a real answer.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's
I'm
right.
just being honest. So what everybody's saying makes perfect sense in the
sure.
dictionary. But we talking about a strong black woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
When you say strong, you mean mouthy?
No, not mouthy. Because watch this. A strong black woman is, like I say, here we go again, is only going to give you the real. So it's going to sound bad, but she your woman. She should be able to talk to you like that. And you should be able to take it.
Now, you know what's crazy? It don't even sound bad half the time. Like,
It
you
don't.
know it's the truth. Like, you know it's
You
the
just
truth.
don't want that criticism.
No,
you don't want
it from
to
her.
take it. No, I
For
don't care
whatever
who it's
reason.
from. I don't care who it's from. If it ain't
See?
something that
You
you
know
don't want to
what?
hear, you don't want it from nobody.
See?
Right.
But you're supposed to hear it, though.
No, you are.
Right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to
Yeah,
hear
you're
it.
supposed
A
to be able to
strong
take
woman
that.
will make you a better man. That's for
Yeah.
facts,
Yeah.
right?
And ladies, I love y'all. I'm y'all. We gotta watch like what the brothers are talking about. When you're telling your man something he needs to hear, you don't have to break his spirit. You don't have to.
Right.
You want to say it with love. I know we all hurt. You know, you like. Sometimes if you've been hurt by that same guy over and over, it is hard to be like, I'm gonna talk to him with love. I understand, but this right here, this is a weapon.
Oh, it is.
And we can tear them down. And a lot of women, like you were saying, and a lot of women are like, that's their mission. They just want to break the man down. And I don't agree with that. I really don't agree with that. I gotta go back to communication, like talking, and it's like, I don't know. The stuff I see nowadays online and stuff is everybody's just angry at each other. But it's really like, you're not angry at each other. You got all that stuff that you never resolved, but you keep getting in relationships and stuff, and you know, you keep carrying it from one person to the next instead of resolving. Work on it. Work on in here.
Yeah.
The change is gonna come from in here. But again, not to go too far off topic, but just we really do break men down, and we don't think that they're broken down. So we're like, F you and all this and that, and we don't think that that's gonna bother them, you know, and they supposed to carry the burden and feel safe and stuff, and they don't. They have feelings and emotions too, hence the reason they stop talking about them.
Well, okay, so Jen, you know, we have different people in the world, fellas.
That's right.
All right, we have different people, and the reason I say this is, if we wasn't different, the world would be boring.
Yeah, true.
Right?
That's
So, true enough, you know, women, y'all do break us down, but I ain't gonna lie, in reality right now, with rent being so high, we sort of need that.
You going back to that
You know what I
rent
mean?
point.
Like, we sort of need that.
The break it down? The
Yeah.
verbal tongue lash?
So watch this. I'm not going to use the word real because I'm tired of everybody saying real to divine what a man should be doing. All right? There's not a real to it. Either you going to man up, you know what I mean? Or you ain't going to man up. Because I'm more like a light switch. Ladies, only thing about me is I'm a little different. I'm sort of cut a little raw. You know what I mean? This dude named Otis, man, you know, we got that icebox where our heart used to be, right? So when you dishing what you saying, I got this little button right here, right? It's called a memory, all right? And I'm going to remember them words you said. Now just make sure you hold on to that. So what I'm gonna say is, when you break your man down, watch your choice of words, right? You can break him down, but watch your choice of words, because your choice of words sometimes is what makes him walk out the door.
Yeah, so
but
we're saying the same thing.
it depends where it comes from.
Same
It's
thing.
breaking
It
them down
is.
and building them up at the
Right?
same
But
time.
you're supposed to break you down. They are women.
I'd rather
You're supposed to break your
you gonna
woman
break
down
me down,
sometime.
build me right back
Yeah,
up.
but
Right,
you're
well,
gonna-
that's
Don't
what
leave
you
me
call
out here
nurturing.
broken.
Again,
Immediately.
where is- Hey,
As a man, you're supposed to put the pieces back together.
Damn, so she gets to break me and I gotta put it back together?
but where is it coming from, though?
Are you not
know
the
what I'm saying?
man?
Right.
Is it coming from a place of love? Because you can feel the difference.
Yeah.
Or a
Yeah,
place
well,
of
it
disrespect.
depends on what level
If it's
it's
coming
on,
from
I
a place
guess.
of disrespect and that relationship too far gone, it's just disrespectful at this
Well,
point.
yeah, you gonna have to put
you
this
know
on
the
there.
love
There's
and
no
shit. It's
building
like,
back
damn,
up.
she's
It's
saying
only
it
breaking
because she
down.
sees something better in me or whatever the case. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Most of the
yeah,
time,
everybody different.
Like for me, I don't take no curses. I don't want to hear no not one word curse. You know,
Right.
I don't want to hear it.
Right.
And then that's been how it's been going.
Correct.
Other people can take it. You know what I mean? Like they fine with it, but
Right.
I don't want to hear an S, an F, or nothing.
Right.
You know, we don't talk about
Because it's really not necessary.
Everybody has
You-
different
But I say
levels on
this.
what
True.
they take.
I'll say this.
do y'all remember Baby Boy?
Yeah.
Of course.
You remember when the homegirl had to hang the phone up?
Drop that thing off.
Yeah, you know what I mean, right?
Drop that
Did you
thing
see
off.
how she was talking
Come
to
on.
Did you
gotta
see how
go.
she was
What
talking
you mean?
to
Go back.
Did you see what she, nigga, hold on, I'm about to get, I'm on the
Oh,
phone.
yeah.
Hell, you heard what that hyped him up.
Yeah.
Some men need that a little bit.
You're right.
Right?
True. Right.
I'm just gonna be 100 with you. That's why I say a man, he can deal with it. It be them boys, my bad fellas.
Yeah.
It be them boys that can't.
Right.
All right. So Jen, yes, you are right. But at the same time, it takes a man to know how to deal with your woman. But your woman should hit you with that, because if you're BSing, then she got a right to tell you.
I just think a lot of men
She
have a
got a right to
problem.
tell
A lot of men have a
You right.
problem communicating. Like we have
Big
intention,
time.
like we know what we want to say.
You don't know how to say it.
We just don't know how to say it right all the time. You know what I'm saying? And if and when that happens, because most women, not all women, but most women are loquacious with that tongue. Like they could go.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
don't know nobody, none of them that can't.
It's it's most women
That's what
I
they
know can go when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah, that's what
And
they
most
do.
guys automatically you get to the defensive and you turn B-made.
Right.
When those words start striking you, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. They do.
And you're not
then
getting
And then
nowhere.
you reacting like this. You know what I'm saying? Like they the enemy.
That's what I'm saying.
But really, you gotta always determine, you gotta find out where it's coming from. Is it a place of love?
Right.
Or is it a place of disrespect?
So we're all
You know what I'm
talking
saying?
about the same thing. Like
Yeah.
I agree. Like sometimes you do need to be a little bit more intense with your words, and put your foot in their ass and that type of stuff. But I'm saying like you need to learn how to balance the nurturing part. Like I
That's
feel
right.
like a lot of women. I feel like this has been like a debate. Like are women born nurturing, or do you learn to nurture? Because your word should do both. You shouldn't just be on the mission to tear a man down. It should be, if it's your man, you should be building him up as well. And to me, it's not just the words, it's the environment, the home, how you
Yeah.
treat each other.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm just not like that. I don't understand that. I mean, there's a lot of dudes that like toxicity. They may not call it that, but they like the yelling and the cussing. They'll say
Yeah.
they don't like it,
Man, they
but
love
that's
it.
how they
We
thrive.
love it.
Which is great, but
No,
not
I mean-
everybody like that.
We love it.
But I think that men, no matter how rough you like it, whatever, you like her to cuss you out, but ultimately you're gonna at some point want a nurturing woman. She gotta have a little bit of softness
some
in there. You know what I'm saying?
Every-
Oh,
the
no
natural
question.
femininity, all that
Every
stuff. Come on
question.
now.
Hey,
Yeah.
you a woman.
Who wants a woman that's acting like the
You-
guy? It's
you-
two dudes.
No,
I
no,
do.
nobody.
You do?
Nobody.
I'm not
Nobody,
you, but-
baby.
I
Put your chest up like mine.
We don't need what we want, because like
Put your
ultimately
chest up like mine.
we don't, but we want us
Bird
women,
be in
we
the house
want the
going bodies
men.
with his girl. We doing bodies with his, and then get it
Like, he
cracked,
don't want the nurturing.
and then go straight
He
to
want
get
the
it cracked.
arguing and everything.
That nigga girl gotta be strong, nigga.
He want the
I
arguing.
can't do it, bro. But
Yeah.
yeah, I feel you though. I feel
He
you, and
wants
I feel you too though. You made some valid points, bro. Like, you know, what I got from yours is like every dude is different, and that's so true. You know what I'm saying?
Every human being is
Yeah.
totally different.
Yeah, we
and we
different.
us women, we want, like we were talking about, them peas. We want
Yeah.
to be protected.
Yep.
We want to be provided for. And what's the other? And we also want
Hey,
the privacy.
privacy.
And what was the other one?
I got a cold one. Y'all women, when y'all on this man, My bad, I gotta break y'all up.
It's good.
When y'all on us like that, we only enjoy it when you got your piece of the pie too. Don't give it to us, man, and you ain't contributing.
Like, what you mean? What do you mean?
Right? Okay. So I know women. Watch this. You know, because at this moment of life, there ain't too many stay-home moms. You got some kind of job.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But the women that ain't bringing nothing to the table is the ones that's really complaining.
Like
Right.
chill.
That's
You
complaining.
know what I mean? Right. They complaining because at this moment, watch this. If I'm with you and you like really giving me the business, right? It's only gonna make me mad if you can't even bring half to our situation. If all I gotta worry about is my half, I might be a little tending to, let you go and get it off.
Last week,
So
bro,
you a
we was
50-50
okay
dude?
after 30.
You a 50-50
Last
guy?
week we
Well,
was,
my
we was
thing- watch
30-70.
He
We
sounds like 50-50.
switched it up.
Okay,
Yeah.
can I hear it? Can I let me out?
Yeah.
Women, a woman, if she a real woman, no, sorry, I don't want to use the word real when it comes to women
Right.
and animals. A woman that I know always got a little extra sitting somewhere. They telling you they broke, but they got enough for us to keep a roof over our
They're a
head.
little smarter.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
They got a nice
don't
little-
get
they
me
gonna
wrong.
have a cushion
A
somewhere.
woman,
Yeah.
a woman,
you in your right mind,
right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, let-
So that's what I'm gonna say. When you giving it to your man and he mad at you, he only mad at you because watch this. If I'm in a hole already and you fussing at me because you know he in a hole, but if you in a hole too, why don't you get in the mirror and then fuss at both of y'all? And then maybe that'll ease it up a little bit. He might love you a little more. If you say, you know what, I'm cussing both of us out.
Yeah.
Right? It might work a little.
Damn,
Let's
I
try
like
something
that.
different.
Yeah.
I mean, that's real.
Try
Yeah.
something different with it,
Yeah.
right?
You gotta
Because
cut both out.
because if you only, I'm only taking it from somebody that I know.
Yeah.
Like, hey, look, because when she told you, watch this, a woman from the first time she realized she like you,
Right.
she gonna tell you why you ain't even. Might come in the pillow talk, might come, sometimes a little smooth to talk, whatever. They gonna tell you this cold word. It's called "I got you."
Oh yeah, you gonna hear that.
A woman gonna tell you she got
Yeah,
you,
you gonna hear that.
right? She got you.
Absolutely. I
When
respect
she
that.
say she got you,
I respect
she
that.
fussing at you because at this moment she got you and you ain't got her.
That's a good
I
point.
respect that, man. I feel
Yeah, Bird, that was a good one.
No, yeah.
That boy been
If you
reading.
can feel that boy been reading that.
He been reading.
That boy been reading. But I like that though. That makes sense because it do make you feel a little bit of, you know what I mean, with some of that with it too. When they say I got you.
Yeah.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
the type of person that
Well-
I don't, it's just like a second nature for me to like take care of my man and give him money and stuff. I don't think twice about it. But
So you be breaking yours
just
off?
like,
You break yours off? Huh?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's not-
Absolutely. But
it's
after
not
a
breaking
while,
me off.
it needs to be
Both ways.
both ways because after a while, now you mommy. Now you like,
Yeah,
and that,
yeah.
that starts to, that's ugly.
But we talking about
Now
like
you got
a working
resentment
man.
and
You know what I'm
stuff.
saying? Like somebody out there working, getting his dough. You feel me? And you still like, hey baby, I got dinner tonight. What you tripping for?
Right. Well, that's what I was saying last week.
Yeah.
That give and take, that reciprocity. I think that's.
Yeah.
I think both like y'all should be taking care of each other. What was the word last week? Was it interdependence? I think we said.
Interdependent.
You gotta have each
Is that
other's
what you
back.
have?
You gotta be
Interdependent.
taking care of each other.
That's
if
right.
he at work and you got off early, cook. Vice versa. He got off early, you getting off late, he's cooking. Both of y'all are cleaning. Both of y'all are contributing to the checking account.
That's a healthy
Speaking of
household.
which, do y'all think that you should have a joint account together or separate?
always.
No matter what.
Yeah.
No.
A joint?
I'm gonna say this. We gonna
I'm
go
just
back.
throwing that in there. I'm
Joint
curious.
I think
Wait,
you
no,
should
no,
have
hold on,
something
my bad.
together.
My bad. I'm sorry.
no.
I'm gonna let y'all talk first.
Y'all should have something together.
As
I
a married
believe
man,
Like at
we
least
do
one?
we do
that. At least
separate.
one together.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We got one together.
Okay.
One. And we separate with our funds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And why is that? Why you? Because you sound adamant, like we're
Yeah,
not
we
putting
got
everything
one together. We got one
You
together.
don't trust each other?
No, we got one together for funds where we may want to do vacation or trips for the kids, whatever, right?
Mhm.
We got that pot.
Right.
My personal funds and her personal funds is just that. We still individuals. We became one in marriage, but we're still individuals in relation to what we like to do. Things like I don't want to judge her and be like, damn, what you do? Like $100 on this? I don't want to be that petty dude, and I damn sure don't want it
Be done to
reciprocated
Right.
back to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like don't worry what I do with my funds, with my funds.
Right.
Right.
With our funds, if I go into that account or you go into that account, we got to talk. You know what I'm saying? But my personal
That's
funds,
good.
that's my freedom. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's my freedom still, like as an individual.
That makes
I
sense.
think that's a
man.
good balance, though. You know.
It totally
Yeah.
is. Like we ain't had no issues. You know what I mean? When it comes to that.
Have you all done now a newlywed couple? Do you all combine your incomes
Last
or?
week I said I have to send the money to her, and I'm gonna rework that now. We put the joint because I can't see it.
You changed it up this week.
That's the
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to rework it a little more fast.
Yeah.
But it was my fault. I'm like, yeah, go ahead and get that. She
Absolutely.
take my word for it,
Right.
thinking something else, and then I'm like, what happened? You said get it.
Yeah.
I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
Okay, that makes
Let's
sense.
talk about it a little more before you pull the trigger.
It's all right.
So,
And what? Go ahead, bro. I'm
So
sorry.
yeah, so we're just gonna consolidate it into the one joint account so we can go see. But that's the funds for everything, the things that we all need. Food.
Kinda the same thing like JMac was
yeah,
talking
all
about.
that stuff could be in one spot.
See, but that for me and my wife is different. Cause I pay the mortgage, right? You know what I'm saying? I pay
You do?
Yeah, I pay the mortgage.
I'm glad you, because I was going to
Yeah.
ask about the providing part from
Yeah.
a man's standpoint, from y'all.
So
I
my
need
mama,
to hear this.
You know, my mama's a snitch, but she a cold. She got the pastor in her. You know what I mean? So she was like, she talking one day, and I think the man should, pay for the rent or the mortgage, whatever it is, pay for that in full. And my mama said something like, I ain't got no problem paying the utilities or whatever with the woo. And my wife said that. I mean, my wife was listening. I'm looking at her focus on my mama. I'm like, you like that? She's like, yeah. This is before we was even married. I said, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So I'll pay the rent. So I paid the rent.
Man, that's a cold word, huh?
What?
Hey, today, man, it's I got you.
I got you.
Man, that's what
Yeah.
you tell
That
somebody.
just
Oh, man.
like shivers up your
Man,
spine when
I
a man
got
tell you
you.
he taking care of it and you
Right.
ain't gotta.
But-
it don't mean sit on your ass,
Hey.
but your man say he got it. Man.
100. But see, me and wifey came from a real 50. Like she was paying all her bills at one point in time before we
Right.
was together, right? So she know what that 100 feel like.
Yeah.
So when I told her, like, I got the mortgage and I got this
got it?
utility, and then you just take care of the rest. So she
What?
basically paid a bulk of the utilities.
So you got that old school system.
Old school system.
You,
That's
ta-
what,
you take care of the roof,
and you
she
take care of the food and all the other
they
stuff.
call it
That's
maintenance.
how like we
maintenance.
grew up.
The maintenance.
That's when we
Absolutely.
were younger. That's what we
That's-
had a
and it
father
worked.
That's
with.
70.
It works for
30.
us. It works for us, dog. Like I pay for the roof, and me and my wife, we in our 40s, but we super social. We like to go out and just do stuff, and so we don't know who gonna pull the card, or whoever pull it out first can pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Out your personal account. So we still do the date night thing and all that, but we have a great balance of, hey, daddy paying this, mama paying that.
I love it.
And that's what it is.
So
We
you
don't have
mean
no
you
issue.
didn't tell her about it's got to be 50-50?
Oh no. We
No?
Never, it was never.
Because I thought that was just what every man said now.
Well, it
It's
was.
got to be half
And so
and
I
half.
don't think that we thought about the 70-30.
Talk about the 70-30.
I didn't think
then.
about it until last week until
Yeah.
you said it.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
That's 70-30?
Yeah,
That's a call.
That's just bringing.
I'm not cool with it.
I knew he wasn't. I was like, wait, I was like, he ain't.
You want
you
that
straight
extra?
to
You
what
want
you
that
want,
extra
boy?
20, Humber?
You want her taking care of you?
I mean, I would love to have Oprah. I mean,
I'll
but,
take a Oprah.
I ain't got no house out in the back.
Right.
I don't know how to do
Yeah,
my own thing. You know what I mean? So when I say this, I always hear people say about this, 60-40 and
Yeah,
70-30 and
Yeah.
80-20 and all that, man. And that's what's wrong with love, man.
Why you say that?
That's what's wrong with love because we're basing our relationship on a percentage.
I don't think that's basing a relationship. I think
That's
that's,
just
basing
when it's
a
coming to-
necessity. Because you got to pay for
When it's coming
whatever.
to the financial.
Exactly.
All right, now I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The reason I'm gonna say this is because I'm talking in real life status.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
When you set when you set a standard in your house, right?
Yep.
Everybody has to know that sometimes the standard bends.
Oh, no question.
Right? It's gonna be
Yeah, it ain't no
somebody
harsh-
might not working. Somebody might not couldn't do this. Maybe it was something we had a hospital
Yeah.
bill.
It's a tree
right?
branch, not a
Right.
group.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can be in a branch.
While y'all together, man,
Yeah.
it's a thing that accumulates. It's called bills.
Hell
right?
yeah.
It's called bills, man. You know what I mean? To add on to the house, to
Right.
get an extra car.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So when you present your relationship, man, it's not really a good thing. Because the reason I say that is, man, somebody's always gonna be mad because they're feeling like they putting more into it and maybe they just don't got it.
Yeah.
Right? But then
Yeah.
the other person holding you to your word.
But you better hope that I got you come
Right,
through.
okay. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
That's
what
where
I-
that come in.
What I'm
Yeah.
saying is that's where the 70, it shouldn't be a percentage. Like we should be living. If we together,
doubt.
this is where you live.
That's
so,
right.
So what does that
That's
mean?
right, bro.
That
But that's
like
just
sometimes you're
organization.
in your household, you would say like the woman sometimes she pays the mortgage, and then sometimes you do.
There's going
or-
to be times where she's going to have to pay the mortgage. Everything don't go according to plan.
Nah, you always got to account for change,
Right.
but
Yeah.
you also have to have organization,
Right.
and that's
That's-
what it is. But you have to let it know in the beginning.
And you gotta
Yeah,
talk about
this
it.
is what
like-
it is, and if it ain't this, you
Yeah.
know, then we
If
know we
some-
got to
Yeah.
flip it.
Yeah.
If somebody in a relationship doesn't understand that, hey, I am with somebody that we share bills together.
Oh,
once
for sure.
once your name is on the water bill or the light bill, and
Right.
there's both of our names on it,
That's right.
I don't want to hear that, man.
But you're right. It got to be
I don't-
fluid,
I
though.
don't
He
wanna
right. He
hear
right.
that.
And it's not
Don't
necessarily.
tell me we had to have a talk about things you're supposed to do.
Nah, I'm with you though.
I
bro.
gotta tell you that it might not be there one day. If we together, I'm telling you, I didn't already told you or you didn't seen it
Yeah.
because we've been doing this a certain way.
Yeah.
So if I say, hey, I'm down this month, job didn't give me the overtime like they used to, it's always
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
yeah.
It's always something.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you might get overtime.
It's
for-
always the one-off,
for 2 years,
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
they don't give you overtime for
Yeah.
2 years.
Check
So
shut.
she
Yeah.
wondering, well, hey, what happened?
That's
Right?
right.
Well, they ain't giving out overtime no more.
Yeah.
So there's always something.
But
so
you're
you
right.
cannot always go to a percentage with your significant other.
It does have to be fluid.
okay, so with
It gotta
that
be
being
fluid.
said, what is your thoughts? What are all y'all's thoughts on a
Okay.
man being a provider?
All right.
I mean,
Okay.
that's
What's your-
natural.
Okay.
But so what he's saying, like, I don't see how a man can be a provider if he's like
Living beyond his means.
We do 100.
not
What you
being
think?
able to take care of stuff. I don't know. So this
No,
is a slippery
I'm just-
slope right here.
what
I
I'm-
don't
what
know.
You mean you do 100,
No, it's
100?
100.
Yeah.
I put 100% on the finances. She put 100% with the kids. It's 100.
Right.
Man,
Because the house.
I don't like the percent.
Okay.
What I'm saying is I don't like it shouldn't be a percentage in your relationship.
Bird said it's an aggregate total. We all just
you
get in
don't
where
have
we
to
fit
put a
in.
percentage
Where we
on
can
it.
fit in.
I
You know
think
what I mean?
so. I think that's where we're going wrong. We always worried about I did more. We're in a relationship. I mean, when you want to do more for
But I
I
don't
don't
me,
think it's about
It's-
doing more. It's just about
I'm just telling
I want
you.
help.
I'm just right. You want help,
Just help.
right?
But then the man
Whatever
is the
percentage
provider.
that you wanna put
the
in
man's the provider role.
Right.
Here, just like the woman
Right.
is the nurturer.
By nature.
I mean, he can by nature,
Yeah.
but you're expecting your man to nurture you as well. He needs to be in tune with your feelings and ask you how your day
Right.
was. And if you're hurting, he should be able to. Y'all should be to the point where he can tell that something's off, and he asks about it.
Why? So
Nurturing.
y'all can say there's nothing wrong with y'all.
No, I'm just saying, like
That's what we
that's
do that
a
all the
one-off
time.
too. Because
Hey.
if my man that I'm with is paying attention to me and he's asking about my feelings, I'm definitely gonna tell him
Yeah,
how I'm
I
feeling.
think so.
You know,
My wife
Watch
do.
this.
My
Yeah.
wife
You
do.
want to know how we thrown off with y'all when we know something wrong with y'all?
How?
Watch this. Every man gonna see this. Y'all kiss is different when you walk in the door.
oh, it's a peck when you
Hey,
annoy. Oh yeah,
hey, wow.
it's a peck. It's
little
just
peck.
fantastic.
Oh, peck
when
you
you're
boo-boo.
irritated.
If you've been with a woman, you know your woman's energy.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
care.
no,
When
no.
it's
If-
off.
if
that
y'all
shit
were
doesn't
two
even
with each
matter.
other,
Yeah.
yeah.
When that kiss different,
How
bro.
hard she push it down. You know, she like,
Yeah.
I'm shit hard now.
Hey,
You know how hard it is hard.
you want to know my favorite one be? You want to know when you want to know your woman mad at you and she ain't told you, y'all been talking on the phone all day, having a grand old time, right? You thinking you and your woman cool, and right before y'all hang up, you be like, all right, man, I gotta go. You know what I mean? I love you,
Right.
and she hang up for you too.
Ooh, that fast hang up, that fast get off.
Boy, she is
Oh,
mad at you.
man, that fast get off,
I
boy.
ain't never. Hey, that,
She don't even give you a love you.
That fast get
You
off.
ain't gotta say the
you
I.
know that.
Better
Watch
give me
this.
love you. At
You
least.
just caught your sign.
You don't need to use the word.
Right? And then I love how you like, hey, you know, cause I ain't gonna lie. If I say I love you,
Right.
and you hang up the phone without saying it back, they gonna do it to you.
Oh, I need that.
Don't you get that call back real quick? Oh, did you not say you love me?
I need my love you.
Right?
But see, look, I mean, I know she's upset before we even get to that part. Like,
No,
Ooh.
sometimes they
I
call.
can tell when I'm not gonna get out of
Yeah,
it.
Oh.
yeah,
That's coming.
yeah.
So what
For
are you
sure.
saying? Like that's being in tune
For
with?
sure.
I mean, for
With
her,
her?
I guess everybody's different. I don't know the situation, but for me, it's obvious. Like, you know.
Nah, I can feel it easy.
When you
I
know
can
your
feel it. I
woman,
can
yeah,
feel it
you can
easy.
feel it. You've been with her too long. You know all her movements.
Yeah, I can feel mine
The way
easy,
she
bro.
walk change, everything changes.
Yeah.
It's different. I can just tell.
But mine's is
I know before
vocal.
She knows sometimes. I be like, what's wrong? Nothing. And then next thing you know, 10 minutes later,
She
here it
telling
comes.
you.
Mine don't even hide it no more, bro. Mine tell me straight out, like, if I'm on some BS or you know what I mean, whatever the case, she's gonna tell me why she mad. She cannot hold it.
Hey, man,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
She
that's
can't hold
good.
it. She gonna let me know the deal.
Man, we got a rider out there, man. She been putting in comments, man. I
Oh
appreciate
man, I ain't even been looking, bro.
it. Man, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I love it, man. Oh, man, she got all kinds
You
of
was
stuff.
going live and then you stopped, bro.
No, this
So I
ain't,
don't
but
know.
this ain't live, man. But she
That's
got,
what I'm saying.
She say 70-30. I'm good on that. I'm good on that too.
Yeah, 70-30
You know
really
what I
good.
mean?
That's the
Yeah.
sweet spot.
I
So
ain't-
70,
Bird, you
30.
said you don't want no percentage.
it shouldn't be done.
But I feel what Bird's saying too.
But I want the 70-30.
Bird is saying it's fluid, so we don't know. We don't
You don't know
who
what is-
gonna pay
you don't know what the
at
percentage is
time.
gonna
Like,
50-50,
yeah.
40-60.
It could be 100-0 to you if I got it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
you know what I
fine,
mean?
but that just needs to be communicated in the beginning.
It's the communication.
Yeah. No,
Every
communication
household
is
will be
everything.
different.
But if you deal with the fluid movement, I like that fluid movement too.
It can still be fluent, but you can still let them know in the beginning. It can still
But
be
sometimes
fluent.
in the beginning you don't know if it how fluid. I mean, you just you got
but
to
you should
you
go
know
into
what
like
you
Bird
know
said,
what you
overtime
want.
coming in, you know what you know what I mean.
But
We got the
going
extra bread.
into it, you're as a man. To me, y'all
Right.
should already be going in as I'm going to be providing.
Yes.
And then there's all that stuff
So
that
let me
does
ask you this,
happen that
Jen.
you can't control.
Let me ask you
but
this,
you
Jen.
should be like, I'm a provider.
Yeah.
This is my baby. I'm taking care of her.
I want to because I think I'm the only
Don't
one
forget your
here.
thought.
I think
I got it.
I think I'm the only one here that's doing 100. So
Yeah.
like, for me, the I got you isn't financial. For me, the I got you is what I did at that moment, and I didn't have it right. Well, I had to figure it out.
Right.
She rode with me the whole time, and I put her through some bullshit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
she
right.
never left me.
That's
You know what
right.
I mean? She complained and shit, but she was right there.
Right.
No matter, I had to figure it out, and I did.
Yeah.
It wasn't pretty, but she was right there.
That's
She
love.
had it. You know
I'm
what I
with
mean?
And you
Yeah.
popped back
So you-
into your provider. Like you never came out of your provider role.
I can't-
Some unforeseen things happened, but you like,
You
hey,
got it forever.
I'm still the man taking care of it. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I had to.
Okay.
It's like I got everybody depending on me.
That's right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I'm the one that got to do it. And I got to figure it out.
That's
Like,
right.
You know, it is what it is.
I'm going to say something about help meet in a minute, but I don't want you to forget your thought because this is very relevant to what
Well,
we're
no,
talking
say
about.
that. Say go. My thought is
Look, so y'all know I'm Nation of Islam. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we're taught that man is provider. That's the bottom line.
That's right.
The woman, you should naturally already be ready to be nurturing, and you pulling up the rear type of thing. That don't mean when we were growing up, you see Muslims when you back from 19th Avenue and the man's walking in the front, the woman's in the back. We're not talking about that. We're talking about when he's talking about. He was providing, something happened to the finances, she stayed there, you weren't using her right, your finances got screwed up, you didn't turn into an abuser and all that stuff, and you got back on track, and she was there with you the whole time. But you must have already had some kind of connection, bond, something for her to feel safe enough to be like, I'm staying with him, right?
She told me she had me, and then I didn't know what that meant. Until we got
Well, we all saying it. We saying what you saying.
I got you.
Yeah.
Man,
And that's
come
a
on,
good
man.
woman, and you're a good man. All these examples
Right.
are good.
Right.
I didn't know what we was listening to. I didn't know what you was heading to. I didn't want to just co-sign and you talking about
Yeah.
screw women.
Yeah.
But I feel like with a help me.
I didn't say screw with
I didn't know. You didn't. You didn't. I just say, yeah.
Says you gotta
But
watch it.
as help meets, I know that we are tough. We've been in our masculine energy, women, for a long time. We've been angry. We've had bad relationships. Maybe a lot of people had actual abuse going on. So I totally understand why you have walls up and stuff like that. I feel though, the reason that a lot of arguments and tension and all this stuff is going on is because everybody's lost. It's like, maybe you never even knew how to have a relationship. I think you said that several podcasts ago, like don't even get a relationship if you don't know what you're doing. Like work on yourself, understand it, do some studying.
Right.
Have a conversation about what I think finances should be before you even get started.
Yeah.
And like Jay Bird was saying, like you pretty much know how a person is first few months. You're getting shown who that is and be willing to accept. Do you like that? Do you want to go forward with that person? You should be talking about everything. Are you a nurturer? Are you a provider? Do you plan on not being intimate? Like that's another thing too. Like tell me what kind of relationship we're gonna have. Because I am a helpmeet. That's just my natural person.
Right.
And like I was saying about the nurturing thing, like I feel personally like women, we're born with it. And then shit happens, maybe molestation, maybe a lot of crazy. You have to do
Right.
things on your own. You get hardened and stuff. But the right man come along and he's got his head screwed on right. he should be coming in with the perspective of, I'm going to provide and protect her and take care of her. Then you're going to automatically fall in line.
Yeah, that natural nature
You
gonna
just
take
fall
place.
in line.
That's right.
A man that, oh my God, like everybody's talking about leader and leading. It's a right way to do it. In my opinion, it's my humble opinion, just from everybody I've talked to over my 53 years and people I've taught and all that kind of stuff. Women, like I said a while back in another podcast, women will be like hard and mouthy and all that, but really they're scared and they need that safety from the men too, you know? And same thing like the brother was saying, women have had situations that have made them not be able to trust as well. So they start or had their weaknesses used against them and turned against them. You know, you say you got molested because in that moment you had with your man, he was listening, and then next thing you know, he's using it against you later.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like really in a sick way. It happens. It really
does.
does.
Watch out when you carry yourself. That's why it's such and such.
Right.
That's why that last dude put his hands on you. That's
Yeah,
what,
like
you know
that,
what I'm
like that.
saying?
Thank you.
I got you.
So
I got
it's
you.
like if everybody just put their swords down. I mean, what is all this? It's like everybody's fighting each other. The women, you need the men, you need us women, and it's a lot of women that have that old school. What I'm talking about. Well, some of the girls, they want it, you know, maybe like 30s, 40s, they never got taught it.
Right.
Because they got young moms and stuff, and they were out there in the streets and stuff, so they really haven't learned it. But that's why I talk about it so much. I'm not saying that we got to talk about relationships all the time, but it's a hot topic because people are struggling. Even the ones that don't say anything about it, they want nurturing. Y'all men, y'all want the woman that's gonna have your back and not running her mouth all the time and talking shit and breaking you down. You stupid motherfucker, all of that. Nobody wants to hear that all the time.
No
you
doubt.
know.
And then, you know, there ain't no rule book to none of this stuff.
There ain't.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the thing.
Well, this is the rule book, you know? What you're listening to right now.
That's
Hey,
right.
Take what you need.
I get a little passionate about it, you know.
Well, no, that okay. Let me take that back. Let me for real. Let me take that back because he is 100% right.
What do you say?
The Bible, speaking about the Bible, talking about the rule book, like based off of your religion,
Technically,
is how a man should act accordingly.
Right? Woman, they gotta lay it out.
And a woman.
That's true. And I think the women struggle because as soon as they hear like what we're talking about, they immediately go into defense mode. Like you ain't gonna be telling me what to do, and you ain't gonna. And I understand that because a lot of women been in abusive situations.
Before I lose it.
Okay.
So we stay on that same what you talking about.
Okay.
Women, like when I'm talking about being a provider, right? And you at 100%, you said, right? So essentially, if you wanted to move today, your wife got to move. She has no say in saying like, no, I want to stay here. You know what I'm saying? Like
she can't financially stop me.
Right.
You know what I mean? But she has a say.
Right.
You know, like we talk about it. I'm not gonna put her in these situations. That,
Correct.
You know,
But let's say that something happens in your work, and you could afford this place, but man, we're gonna have to take away Z, Y, and X. You get what I'm saying? So I can really afford this and try to keep some of our same lifestyle going. Or we could move over here. That's shutting our mortgage down to this, and now our lifestyle doesn't change, right? Only thing changes our roof. Right? So as the leader, I think a lot of women are like, hey, I want to be on this side of town. I'm used to being over here. I want to stay right here. Let me kick it over here. As the leader of a man, or as the man being the leader, and I'm like, shit, I can't afford over there. All this, you know what I mean? I'm gonna move to such and such. You get what I'm saying? Like, now the dynamics change. Would that make you, or would you follow your man and be like, hey, I'm rocking with him wherever we got to go for him to pay the 100, or I'm gonna just work because I want to pay the extra to stay here?
Oh, that's a good question. So we got a couple different topics going because like I've thought about that. A friend of mine was saying, you know, ultimately as the man, I'm going to have the final say. I feel like in your household, because everybody's rules are going to be different, I do feel like you should have a conversation. Ultimately, as the man, if you've already proven that you make sound decisions, you've made me feel safe for a long ass time. I've watched you do stuff and it panned out or whatever. I'm definitely more than likely going to quickly be like, okay, babe, whatever you say we doing, let's do it. And you feel it, you know.
That's right.
But if you've been the kind of man that's been having us drowning in money, woes, problems, you've been gambling stuff away, then you're trying to tell everybody what to do. We moving, it's gonna be a little bit more resistance because you haven't there ain't no track record of me being able to trust.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
got
Hey, fellas, sometimes, man, I'm sorry. I got to dog y'all out a little bit. Sometimes in relationships, man, we make decisions without our women.
That's tough.
That's not always the bright thing to do. Now I know sometimes, man, when we hear, some glitter and we think it's gold, we just jump on it. You know what I mean? But don't forget, you got to go home to somebody, right? And when you got to go home to somebody, man, you might have should have made that call and said, this is what I'm finna do. And I'm gonna tell you why I say we should call our women. Because, man, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes they idea be a little brighter than ours.
They do it be a little
You know
more
what I mean?
clear.
I'm just be honest. I'm gonna be real, man.
we think different. Certainly about
Sometimes
stuff.
our women ideal of stuff, man, just it has a little more common sense in it.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying you don't have common sense. I'm not gonna say that. Because I ain't gonna front, as men, sometimes we do make good decisions, right?
Yeah.
But it's better to go ahead, and I would just at least run it down, just for the simple fact,
That's what I'm saying.
if she don't know about it and she thinks she'll tell you, right? But if she might really know something about it,
A woman can turn the ideal up. You right
Oh,
about
no
that.
doubt.
right?
For sure.
You're right
Yeah.
about
So I'm gonna say this: sometime when you want to go buy the new house, and your woman say, "Well, we get a new house before we did. We're already doing this, and we need to worry about this." You might want to listen to it.
Yeah.
Might want to listen to it. Yeah, we can get the new house, but she just gave you two things that we need to do first before we get the new house.
Yeah.
So you might want to say, "Damn, let me get them two things out the way."
Right.
So when I bring up the new house,
Yeah.
now them two things is gone.
That's right.
I like it.
That's right.
Right?
I like how you put that.
Because your woman gonna tell you, fellas.
No, they got wisdom.
Yeah, right.
They
Yeah,
do.
big time.
Right,
They
but
do.
you'll go spend the money, buy the house, and then we still down on the other two areas.
Yeah, straight up.
Right, and then when you don't want to hear her, I told you so. Her, I told you so. Woo, to get you on the couch.
That go back to the beginning of it. That's when that tongue come out.
It'll get you not.
You don't even know how to defend
You
yourself.
might not have no
You have
food
no
for
idea.
a week or two. She ain't cooking. She walking in with a pizza from the Costco. You know what I mean?
Which is bomb, by the way. If you
Hey,
did.
yeah.
You was mad at me. You came in with some Costco pizza. I still work with you.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. She really bringing it in for the kids.
Right.
Yeah, you just having to get a slice of toast.
I guess. Feel me? That's all I'm
actually a
saying.
good point,
Right?
yeah.
I'm just saying, man. Like I don't want to dog out the women in your life, because when you got a woman in your life, she need to know.
That's right.
She need to know, man. You know what I mean? And not because you make all the financials, right? So I ain't gonna front. I'm sort of, I don't like to hear that all the time,
Bird,
man.
you being real nice today.
No, I'm not being. I'm being.
You're not even going against the grain. I don't even know you.
I'm being factual. Because watch this, I've not agreed with nothing they said. So that's how I know you ain't been paying no attention.
Yeah, because he ain't. He been on that fence today still.
I don't know what they was
He been
talking
on that
about,
fence today.
but I haven't agreed with these two all day. They're being nice. I'm just giving y'all real reasonable, right? Because I'm starting to realize that these two down at the end, hey, they're more like a dictionary of love.
Look, I do play by the
Dictionary of
rules.
love.
I do play nice and shit.
Hey,
I do play
look,
nice.
when you want to hear the correct definition
Dictionary of love.
of what your love is going, then these two right here got those answers.
Get your
If you
way.
notice, I haven't disagreed with them at all.
Right.
I just gave you the E40 version.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
You
I
disagree.
gave you the E40
You
version.
stupid.
Right? Because there's always going to be the right thing to do. And there's always going to be
The wrong thing.
No, it ain't wrong. It's called bionic speaking.
We need a topic where you gonna go against the grain. Give
I am
us want to be,
gonna-
man.
I am
Let's
gonna
let's
get
at least end it
Right.
on a negative.
What you
Nah, I'm
talking about?
Nah, bro, hey.
I'm just having
Bourbon today though. You got
I just
you being
haven't
slick.
yelled.
You being slick with it. You know what I mean?
right? All I'm saying is, man, I just don't like certain things about some relationships, because I think we put too much on our significant other. All right, not just
Pressure? Too much
Is that which way? Both ways?
I think we put too much on our significant other sometimes, because some of those things really don't have to be said. It's just you're the only one thinking it, right? Because if he was thinking it, y'all would have had a conversation on it. But if you're the only one thinking it, maybe ask him for that. Don't give him the raw in the dough. Just say, hey, babe, I was feeling like this today. Right? Do you feel this way? If he feel that way, trust me, he gonna agree with you. If he don't, he ain't gonna. Right? Sometimes our significant other thinks a different way than men. Like, you know, our women,
sure.
women, y'all think a little different than we do.
Men are from Mars, women from Venus. Bro.
Right, that's true. Right,
So
that's
watch
why I wrote that book.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, you know what I mean? You know, just because you love baked potatoes don't mean we want you cooking them every Sunday, right? But you gonna cook the baked potato anyway. But we told you 5 Sundays ago we didn't want no baked potato. That's all I'm saying, right? You know, don't always think that you know your way is the highway. You know, just hey, listen to him like he listened to you, right? Because if you told him, damn, babe,
That's a
you know what I
relationship.
mean, right? That's a relationship,
man. They got
Yeah.
a fucking way.
Damn,
Yeah.
babe, you can't make the bed sometime. Right, fellas, listen to that. That means every now and then make the bed, fool. You know what I mean? Like, damn, how hard is that? Then you get mad when she argue with you about it. Fool, she told you already.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right.
That's all I'm saying, fellas. Hey, ladies, too, just listen to what your people say, man. They telling you, just listen and then actually do it a little bit, man.
Talk to
Be-
each other
A
stand
little
up.
bit. You know what I'm saying?
Stand up for each other.
Care about each other,
Yeah.
with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, really be. I appreciate what you're saying. Like, really, can you imagine what kind of world we live in and what kind of relationships we have? Everybody's like, when you're talking to resolve. You actually communicate to resolve,
That's
not
it right
ego.
there. That's the
not
one.
ego conversations
That's
to
the one.
win. You know what I'm saying? Imagine.
That's
you
the
know,
one,
instead
man.
of I'm stepping to my husband,
So
or I'm
that's-
stepping to my woman
so
because
that's-
I want to win.
So
No.
that's not the word I would call it. That's that good definition. I'm going to call it love settlement.
Love settle.
You
So-
gonna make up your own.
Sometimes you got to settle because you in love with the person.
Oh,
committed to.
for sure. That happens.
I'm about to say that
That
all the
happens.
time. Ain't no sometimes.
Yeah, no, that happens.
Every
on,
day.
man.
You're
Yeah.
gonna have to swallow
Come
your
on.
pride every
Yeah.
day
Yeah,
when you're in a
true.
relationship.
That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. Come on, love
with that.
settlement,
That's
man.
the point.
It's
Are you gonna be
real.
arguing every day?
That's right. For real.
Right?
Yeah.
Just settle sometimes. It's so easy to just settle sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, man, you know you ain't gonna win at the casino. That's how you gotta feel about your woman.
Yeah,
Right,
and the
true.
casino lights ain't never off.
Right, you feel me?
Well, when you think
So
about it
your
with your
woman
woman,
gonna
you
be-
really have to put it like you ain't never gonna win. You gotta take your win when you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause you ain't never
Yeah.
gonna win.
You might, you know, you get you a couple dubs sometimes.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
you know when you get
That's why I
that
said
dub.
every
I'm
now
far
and
in
then.
between,
But
but
then
yeah.
you gotta just go into it like you lost.
I know we
Right.
ain't got that much longer. It's the weekend.
Right.
It's a 3-day weekend. We got a holiday this week.
hello.
Right?
It is, huh?
It's a
Yeah,
3-day
right.
weekend. I know everybody probably doing stuff, but hey, ladies, I'm gonna ask Jen this because I really want to know, man. I want to know. I heard this on a little skit, man, and it sort of mind boggled me because I thought it's things I might have thought about too. You know, when you think, but what is it, man? When you feel like you and somebody together, right? And at least you think it, right? It's like, do you verbally have to say we together, or are you supposed to show somebody y'all together?
Because
They
you
wanna
know
hear
what?
words.
There's I've seen a lot of situations where a situationship where you just merged into, because you can get feelings for somebody pretty fast just having conversations. You can have feelings just from typing. Been there, done that. Next thing you know, you like attached to the person because you get attachment is like it's quick. I think you need to say specifically. It needs to be clean, cut, dry. None of this we just assumed crap.
Right.
That's where the problems start.
Ah,
That's where the problems start, in my opinion. What I've seen.
I agree.
So-
Men
I
don't want
agree.
to say the words. Women, they
No.
want to hear it.
So watch this. I'm
So
gonna
we
say
together or not?
I
Right.
want to say this to as
They
my
wanna know.
buttle.
Yeah.
My buttle to that is women. I'm gonna be honest with you because I listen. I've been listening.
You doing good? You doing
And I've
good.
been reading.
Reading and listening.
All right. I know.
Yeah.
Know they laughing when
Dangerous
I say
ass
that.
combo, boy.
All right. The reason I say sometimes, man, he don't have to tell you is because he's showing you, right? A lot of men always say stuff we don't do. I'm just listen to me because I'm a man,
be
right?
deceptive.
We don't. We will tell you something. We lied. We was lying when we told you. I'm just gonna put it out there. We was lying when we told you. We wasn't gonna do all that. You know
So
what I mean?
who's to say they're not lying when he's showing?
Watch this. And the reason I say that is because some men are verbally not the biggest verbal.
Yeah.
We're not really big on verbal. If a man like you, he gonna show you.
Them actions gonna
Right?
show.
He gonna show you. When you say something like, "Man, I just want to spend some time this weekend," he pulling up. when you say something like, man,
enough for
like
you,
you right, man, I ain't got. I'm telling you, it should be though. That's the problem.
Okay, I have a question about
Go
that.
ahead.
When you say when men, I'm just so curious about this because we just pulling it back to
Go
earlier.
ahead.
Men are not verbal.
We ain't.
But men are verbal. Y'all talk about sports. Y'all go in about a topic that you're interested in.
That's right.
You are verbal.
It's
So
sports.
do you mean, what do you mean when you say that
Okay.
you don't talk about feelings? And if not, why though? In this day and age,
Because I
why
got
are we
a
not
heart-
having these heartfelt
Because
conversations?
my heart is like an ice box where it used to be.
real talk.
Right.
See,
Yeah.
well,
I said we together now. That was it.
Right.
Right?
It was
Hey.
clear. It was cut right to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't have to write a poem.
Okay.
I didn't have to-
Yeah.
We are
Just-
together now.
Okay.
With that. Yeah.
So the reason I iterate that, sometimes you deal with a person for whatever reason, or then y'all might not mess around no more, then y'all back at it again, whatever, right? A lot of the things you've done, because that's how sometimes it go. Sometimes how you end up with your woman. Because you was with her for a minute, then maybe didn't work out a little bit, then you
Double back.
You know, you double back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how
Yeah.
you, because you remember the comfortability.
Correct.
Right? So the reason I say that is, if I told you all that the last time, I can't tell you that this time, because I fucked it up the last time.
Yeah. So let me just show you though.
What?
Let me just show you.
okay, in
They
that
don't- they don't- they
situation,
don't-
and that, I guess.
Right?
But you still gotta be verbal though.
I don't know. I done been there and done
We
that.
got-
These women,
we
they
gotta
want to hear the
grow
words.
up. We
Whatever
gotta
that you,
grow
whatever
up.
that you gonna do, they want to hear it and they
That's
want
right.
to see it.
Yeah,
Correct.
because there's
Correct,
been a
bro.
lot of
Yeah.
blurred lines and didn't
So-
nobody say nothing and stuff.
That
So
part.
as a man, what I'm saying is, as a man,
We try
it's-
to get away with it.
It's the reason it's sort of hard because sometimes women tell you what you've said a million times.
Oh yeah,
they don't
we're
forget.
recording.
They don't forget. Right?
Whether we want to record
So,
or not, it's recorded
I
up
can't,
there.
I can't turn around this time and really express that I got feelings for you and like you if I'm still doing and saying the same thing.
Yeah. No, you gotta show. You gotta show
We're not
different.
together then.
They like reassurance, Bird, and they like
say
reassurance
reassurance.
all the time.
Watch this.
That's just one thing I learned about women. They want reassurance
Reassurance.
all the
Even
time.
when you're together.
Yeah.
And
They
why
want
is that
reassurance,
though?
bro.
There's a reason for everything.
Maybe sometimes we get messed up in. We
Because
messed up
like
here.
that, it's
Yeah, that
well,
too.
what is it from though?
I
You
have
got
no
you got
clue.
your insecurities that you okay. I'm gonna use me. Growing up, I had insecurities that had nothing to do with men. It was stuff that happened to me when I was younger,
Right.
and then I got talked about in school, and da da da. Then
Right.
you get older and you get in a relationship. Now it's new insecurities. I was with somebody that always did sneaky stuff. I went into it ready, you know, I didn't have any preconceived notions or anything. We just dating, and he's hiding his phone. This was way back when phones were huge and all that.
Yeah.
He's laying it down. He's sticking numbers. So he was creating an environment that made me question everything. And then when I'd be insecure, he'd say, "You insecure."
Yeah.
But that's not fair. You're creating insecure. You know, you're being deceptive. And
Yeah.
then when I say something about you're deceptive, he was gaslighting. Way back then in the 90s, I didn't even know what gaslighting was, but it was being done.
Yep.
So what we're talking about here, I'm talking about mature adult relationships at this stage in the game.
Yeah.
Especially we're in our 40s and
That's what I'm
50s and
saying.
beyond.
Yeah.
All that other stuff, like back in the 70s when we see, I mean, you know, I love my dad and this and that, but all the cheating, it was like a thing. It was pimp life. The men were pimps, had multiple families, all this and that. If you really want to be in a real relationship where your woman got your back
You wouldn't do all that.
and you, it's do the new stuff, the adult stuff. The
Right.
accountability on the woman and the man side. I'm tired of that. Everybody ain't accountable. Everybody dodging responsibility. Everybody's blaming everybody else for what's happening to them. Take some accountability.
Please.
Say what you did wrong in this situation. Don't be telling stories about old and everything is about everybody else. What he did to me, what she did to me, what you do. You know?
Right.
And it's like
Hey,
I don't know.
I wanna
You see, I'm passionate. I got loud.
Yeah,
You see, it's so
for sure.
much.
I want to say
It's
this
so easy.
because
Look,
everybody go through trials and tribulations in their life, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Whatever y'all do when y'all meet a new person, you can't bring the bags you just bought. I mean, you've been having. You gotta drop them bags off, pick up some new bags.
Hey,
you need to heal from that situation.
You
gotta heal from
Yes.
yourself.
You move
You
on.
do.
What
Okay,
they're saying,
okay.
please.
So the reason I say that is this is the reason why when you get a new relationship it don't work because you carrying something
Oh,
from
man.
an old relationship.
Absolutely.
You should, if that's the case, don't talk to nobody because,
like what Jay
because
said
you're not gonna ever treat the new person right. He's scarred in the
From
door.
the jump.
Right?
He's
scarred
the
in the door.
negative from the
Right.
get.
I'm not gonna front. I'll be real. My oldest son, at one point, man, his, my oldest son, man, his mom passed when he was young, right?
Right.
So, my next few relationships, man, I'm trying to get them to be like her.
Right.
That's why I told you can't change people.
Correct.
Right.
That's right.
I'm trying to get the cool girl back. You know, the one that sort of like a dude, rough and tear.
Absolutely.
But a cream puff on the inside.
No doubt.
Right. I was addicted to that for a minute. Right.
Yeah.
You know, I want that JJ Fad type girl. You know what I mean?
Come on.
You know, the first escape girls.
Come on.
You know, they dress like boys a little bit, but then they hit you with a little lingerie. They go wild. You know what I mean?
Like me.
Right. So
Right.
so that's so that's what I was looking for, right? So really, the next 4 people I cheated. It was my fault because I was looking for this.
Yeah.
Right? So I had to learn that when you meet somebody new, and if you actually like the new person, like just a little bit, you ain't gotta like them a lot, just a part of the conversations, right? Stuff like that. Give them a chance. Let them find out what this new person's all about, right? Because when you thinking about the last person, you are killing yourself, period, right? Because you don't want to bring that to the next person. It's not, this a new person, try new things, do something different, man, and get a new perspective.
That's a good one.
That's good.
Might even need some counseling.
Right.
I think that's
Yeah.
like, especially in our community as black people, we be like, that's for white people and all that.
Some
Sometimes
of
you
that be
might
for
need to
white
have
people.
somebody true, but maybe
gonna
you
lie.
need to
Yeah.
talk through what you went through with somebody. Even if you ain't gonna go pay for somebody, they got free counseling at jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
But sometimes you need to kind of process what you had gone through before you go get somebody else. Because like J-Bird just said, and you just dragging all that crap. Now you can't. You're not even healed enough. You ain't even tried to let that go.
Hey,
You already trying to find somebody else.
What's a panic
right.
attack? What is that?
a panic attack?
Hey, what's that? People have those?
They would,
Black people
that
have
shit is a thing. That's just a
black
thing,
people have
bro.
those?
You're not
Man,
looking
that's
for
a
an
thing,
answer.
bro.
You
Hey, black
I'm
women,
ready
bro.
to answer. That's a
Hey,
trap.
black women got it. They be on it, boy.
Wait, 'cause I would hear a black woman say she had a panic attack. I'm like, girl, slavery's over. Like, man, if that's the case, the only time you should panic if you see a whip coming out.
Oh,
You know what I
man.
mean? We don't have
People
panic
have
attacks.
anxiety attacks and
Man.
panic attacks.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying,
stuff.
family.
That's just stress, bird. That's
Hey, women, if you
teach
got
anything about
if
something,
you
teach them
tell
not to
me you
stress.
got an anxiety attack,
Thank you.
let me know in the door.
Yeah, let's stop causing each other so much stress. Too.
Man.
That's
That'd be half the
That's
battle right
everybody
there.
like.
Don't call me
what
no
causes
You,
it all.
you ain't got over your trauma from your last relationship. You bringing it to the new one. Now you're stressing this new person. Now they're not even doing anything, but you still think and feel because your whole body still feels all the crap that you were going through.
Past
You
trauma,
didn't even you
all
didn't
that
take a
anxiety
pause.
living in you.
Yeah.
Right,
So if you-
PTSD,
if
and
you
now
got
you're
an
like
anxiety-
accusing the new person.
Yeah.
They ain't do nothing.
If you got an anxiety attack with the last dude, Jay-Bird's gonna give you a heart attack. You know what I mean? Let me know when the door is
There he is.
There you go. That's how we want it to end.
Heart attack, man. I don't do anxiety, man. I do full blown. It's over.
You
that's
just
how we
never
wanted to
want
end
like
it.
a full relationship, huh?
Yeah.
You only know. I don't think
I
you
just
want
don't-
what we're
I
talking
just
about.
don't
The
want it.
help-meet lady
I
who's
don't
cooking
want-
for you. You cook for her. You don't want that.
I do. I like to cook.
Yep, you know what I'm saying. I use that
I
one
want it to go
example.
both
but
ways.
You don't want that.
Hey, ladies,
intense-
if you could just make a
He
good
don't want
sandwich,
that.
you got me.
You straight.
You got me. I
That's
was
it.
a good sandwich, boy, with some legs.
Bird, that's an easy way to bird heart.
Boy, you are
know what I'm
easy.
saying?
I ain't hard. You know what I mean? I love sandwiches.
I love sandwiches too. I
Flow,
love them too.
Hey, I do it too.
You know what I'm saying?
My wife make no fire ass sandwich, boy.
They don't know
You
a
ain't lying.
sandwich, a good sandwich.
A good
Man,
sandwich.
that shit do hold some weight though.
It
Come
do.
on, man.
It do hold some weight. My wife, if you on man, you can log in, you can tag in right
you wanna know
now.
when you got a good woman that make a sandwich?
Woo!
She put a pickle on the side.
Oh my god.
Hey, not on the
my
the
God.
sandwich.
No, on the
They
side.
sit on the side of the
Where
chip.
just like 2 chips, 3 chips get wet from it.
Huh? Well, you
Oh.
can bite your sandwich,
Did the
then
fan
bite the
stop?
pickle,
Did the
Come
fan
on.
then bite the
And
chip.
get the wet chip too, a little
on,
softer.
man,
You know what I mean?
come
It's
on,
easier to bite. You know what I mean?
But look, hey, we glad y'all joined in today, man. We gonna get Jen. Hey, first of all, Jen, we adding Jen on.
She might be a
You know what
household
I mean?
now.
You know,
You might be a permanent.
Jen,
You know what I'm saying?
Jen will be here at least once or twice a month, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, our lady fans, they
Yeah.
love Jen.
Jen poppin'.
I appreciate
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
for
She poppin'.
inboxing me, and we get her on because I be hearing what y'all talk about. Mm-hmm. Right? I be hearing, I've been
Thanks for your
posting.
comments.
I've been posting stuff, and I will see her chime in on it.
A word?
What?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, she chimed
Yeah.
in. So
I'm just trying to help people,
Right?
you know.
So don't
Stop
think she
fighting
not
so
watching.
much.
And that's what it is.
Get
Jen,
what
you
you
really
want.
do. You get great
Seriously.
feedback, and you're not biased.
Thank you. No, I'm
Right,
not.
right.
I stay
You keep
right
it
in the
100.
middle.
No,
Yeah.
you the
You
dictionary.
keep it 100.
If you foolish and you man or woman,
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
That's
you,
right.
yeah, use a dictionary. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie.
Love dictionary.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm with you too. I'm dictionary too. I'm a Webster. You know what I'm saying?
You know, she
Ain't nothing wrong
more,
with
she
that.
more like that
Yeah.
new water everybody drinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
The one with the electrolytes in there.
I like that
What's
too.
The H2O.
Yeah, that's all the
What they call
electrolytes and
it?
the
Say, bro, you ain't talking about cut water.
No,
nah,
no,
seltzer.
no,
You know what I mean?
What they call the new water now?
I'm more like clearly Canadian. You know what I mean? Cherry.
The water jug that costs like $9.99.
Oh,
pH
Kangen.
balance, right? I think, man, I look here, man. I look at that $10 water,
Right.
and then I look at the one that's like $1.99. I look at the $10 water, and then I just pick up the $1.99 because him more look like the one.
I don't even look at the $10 one.
What? Hey, it be people
I ain't look at
like it be people like my post office job with that $9.99 water.
What? Thinking
I'm
they
like-
healthy as hell.
Hey, I'll be like,
Some
boy,
living in your
Right.
hey,
Right,
hey,
okay, that's the
Hey.
same shit.
I mean, in Arizona, bro, you just need water.
Right.
I don't care what kind
No,
of
in Arizona you need electrolytes.
Oh, you need
You sure
electrolytes?
do.
Yes.
You keep that water in you.
Yes.
Yeah. Keep it in.
Hey, I think
yeah.
they should create a job for people that only drink that, right? That
Right.
way you can do other people's piss tests.
What? What you
You
say?
selling
Yeah,
piss.
good, good.
Oh,
You
I'm
should
pretty
be
sure
selling
somebody's
piss.
selling piss.
Got
Right,
that
you should
good,
say
good.
that.
A
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
people
yeah.
buying it. A lot of people
Because I
buying
ain't gonna
it.
lie, man. I'm gonna go get the one that just say drinking water.
That one. That's all I need. Purified at least, though. Purified.
purified
mom.
Hey, all water is
Purified
not created
mom.
equal.
And all water ain't.
It ain't.
But you better drink it in Arizona.
I need at least
water.
You-
I need at
promise.
least spring water.
That's what I'm saying. Give me a
Spring
little.
water.
At least
like-
spring water.
Y'all like
Get your boy a little
Arrowhead?
purified.
Y'all drink Arrowhead?
Nigga, I drink
Nah, I
Dasani.
don't like Arrowhead. I like
That's
Crystal
I drink
Diamond.
Dasani. They say that's how
Or
to
Niagara.
They got too many man-made chemicals in it.
It is what it is. So do the chicken we eat.
Watch this.
So do the steak.
I'm not
Everything.
Muslim.
Everything.
I'm not Muslim, but they got a little Muslim dude, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Nasser.
Oh, Nasser Muhammad.
Nasser. Oh,
He
man.
cold. I like
Oh,
him.
Man, my man got me
I
off
like
the Dasani.
him.
I don't want to eat Chick-fil-A no
Yeah,
more.
yeah,
I don't want to eat. Probably
Yup.
got too many man-made ingredients.
Absolutely.
It
No,
does.
dude,
I
I
ain't
still
gonna
eat
front.
it, but man.
I be reading my little.
I do too.
Man, I be reading the little. I get the
Nothing
papers.
in, bird.
I get the
Okay.
papers, man.
Everything got ingredients.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Would you get
Hey,
a final cost?
yeah, I get the final
Oh,
call.
nice. Yeah.
But then I found out he got his own little website.
I follow him on Instagram.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to
He
you.
cold.
man.
What's
He-
his
Y'all
name
talking
again?
about the one that sell the healthy foods, right?
No, he don't sell the healthy food. He actually a pastor.
Yeah.
Oh,
He gonna be that guy. He gonna be that guy coming up
He's
next.
cold, bro.
Who is he again?
Nasir
Muhammad.
I'm gonna give you the stuff when we get off his
Yeah,
Instagram.
man. I ain't
He
gonna
cold,
front.
though.
I'm rocking with bro.
He cold.
Bro be dropping out some game.
Oh, he ganged up.
Oh, yeah, he
he
dropping
ganged
some
up.
game.
But that's how the Muslim brothers are, though. They like real disciplined.
Watch
They got
this.
a lot of knowledge.
I like how
You know what I mean?
how he break it down.
He
for
do.
you,
He
though.
cold.
Oh man,
He cold.
Well,
He
he had
cold.
you over there looking at yourself.
He a baby. He a
man.
baby. He a
should
baby
be.
Elijah.
Oh
It should be like that.
He a
Man,
baby
he-
Elijah
Hey,
Muhammad.
man.
We got all of us got some correcting to do.
Oh no,
Hey,
that's
man, my
for
man-
sure.
Character
For sure.
correcting.
Yeah.
My man hit us some stuff about the slavery one day, man. I had to go look in the mirror, man.
Yeah.
Like, man, this dude here is really on this game.
Yeah, he is. He tight.
Oh, yeah,
He
man.
tight.
So hey, let's check it out. We'll see y'all next week. All right, you know what I mean? And we gonna try to find somebody somewhere, man. We got some people supposed to be coming on.
Man, I ain't tripping.
We'll see Jen in about 4 weeks. Because
Nah.
I ain't finished.
2.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We're 2 weeks.
You said twice a month. That's
twice
every
a month.
week.
So we gonna see Jen in 2 weeks, right? Because I ain't finished, man. I still got some men and women stuff that I want to get off my chest
No
because
question.
You still got more?
yeah, I do.
But we can keep going though. We really could. Like with this subject,
I ain't gonna have nothing else to talk about if we keep going.
Yeah, bro.
Right?
People need
So,
help.
Wait till next week.
so look, check it out.
Stay tuned. Bird got a lot to
Man,
say.
look, hey, as long as JMac ain't out of town, we definitely gonna have Jen on.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
100.
Cause Jen bring out all of JMac's honesty.
She do.
Yeah,
she do.
I know. Jen do bring something
she
out of
do.
JMac, you know.
Hey, because I listen to her, she got the way she talk remind me of like my wife sometimes, like how she think. And so I be trying to just get game from her, because now I can go home and
Then you
get
know
ahead of the curve.
how to BBA.
Hey,
Get ahead of the curve.
If y'all ain't noticed,
More
the
relationship
last
at a
2
time.
times Jim been on, you know, JMac, he be dressed up good and everything. Like he got a jean tuxedo on right now. He got
He
that Canada
I thought it was
tuxedo.
humble until I looked at the collar, you know what I mean? I said, this ain't humble. Humble
So,
collar
hey,
a little more thicker than
Hey,
this.
that's my guy, man. Look, hey, but we'll see y'all next week, man.
Yeah.
We are. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe and please punch in, man. We need all the love.
Share, leave your comments, because we can
Comment.
still jump
All
back
the
in there.
love,
You know
man.
what I mean?
All
At
the
the
love.
end. Yeah, that.
Man, we out.
Holla, 41.
Hey.
Man, check on my
Oh, there's gonna be some real triggering little
check on
Oh,
my
I hope my wife took them ribs